If you're 22 years old right now, you are statistically capable of becoming a 100 million net worth individual. Not by starting a unicorn company, not by going viral, not by getting lucky, just by following a system that already exists and almost nobody actually uses. Now here's the thing, this isn't motivation, this is math. And the math doesn't care if you're smart, talented, or average. Let's break it down. Say you're 22. You've got $10,000 saved, maybe from internships, part-time jobs, whatever. You invest it. You consistently add money over time. And you earn about 9% annually, which is actually conservative compared to the long-term average of the S&P 500. Here's what that looks like over the decades. 20s, 22 to 29. Start with 10,000. Contribute 500 a month on average. End of decade, 75,000. 30s, 30 to 39. Income grows, contributions grow to 2,000 a month, compound interest kicks in. End of decade, 600,000. 40s, 40 to 49. Contributions, 5,000 a month. Compound interest really accelerates growth. End of decade, 5 million. 50s, 50 to 59. Contributions, 7,500 a month. Money starts growing faster than effort. End of decade, 35 to 40 million. 60s, 60 to 65. You may reduce contributions, but growth continues. Compounding turns your portfolio into 100 million plus. Now at this point, you're probably thinking, yeah, but I'm not investing 5,000 a month right now. And you're right, you start smaller. Then your income increases, your contributions increase. It goes from 500 a month to 1,000 to 2,000 to eventually 5,000 or more. That's how it actually plays out in real life. Here's where most people get it wrong. Wealth isn't built from intensity. It's built from systems and time. You automate investing, saving, increasing contributions. Then you don't interfere. No trading, no guessing, no trying to outsmart the market. Just consistency. This is what I call profit maxing. Not optimizing how you look, optimizing how your money behaves over decades. Here's the part people underestimate. For the first 10 to 15 years, it feels slow, like nothing is happening. You check your account and think, that's it? But then something changes. The curve bends, and suddenly, your money starts growing faster than your effort. Because compounding isn't linear, it's exponential. Your money makes money, then that money makes more money. Eventually, your investments start generating more per year than your job ever could. That's when the system flips. So why doesn't everyone do this? Because honestly, they don't really teach it. You learn how to work, how to be productive, how to be stable, but not how to build real wealth, how compounding actually works over decades. If you understood this early, you'd make very different decisions. You wouldn't rush into debt, lifestyle upgrades, financial obligations that lock you in. You'd think long term. And this is where most people fall into traps. Not because they don't earn enough, but because of how they spend. Things like lifestyle inflation, expensive rent too early, car payments, constant consumption. Basically, spending like they've already made it, then wondering why they're stuck. So if you want this to work, you have to flip that behavior. Live below your means early, not forever, but long enough to build real momentum. That might mean living at home, having roommates, keeping expenses low. That's not failure, that's leverage. Minimalism gives you time, flexibility, clarity. Most importantly, the ability to invest aggressively. To be clear, you do need to increase your income. You don't have to be extreme, but you can't be passive either. That means building valuable skills, taking opportunities seriously, possibly creating additional income streams. Because the faster your income grows, the faster this entire system accelerates. At the end of the day, this isn't about being obsessed with money. It's about optionality. Once compounding takes over, you're no longer dependent on a job, a paycheck, a system you didn't design. You have control. So yeah, you can ignore this, stay average, spend everything, hope it works out. Or start early, stay semi-disciplined, automate everything. Let time do the heavy lifting. Because 100 million isn't magic, it's math plus behavior. If you want more breakdowns like this, how the system actually works behind the scenes, subscribe. Most people don't stay broke because they have no money. They stay broke because they never learned how money actually works.